Hello, time for us to beat the Harrower Dervla and the Unbroken Promise. It's like a double fight. Very similar in concept to... I can't remember what it's called. The Two Princes from Dark Souls 3. Where we've got like a knight that's going to fight us, and then the knight's going to get mounted by a sibling. And then... yeah, just two phases. Now, I need to let this beat me for Kukujin's quest, so my plan is to like kind of fight a bit loosely so we can see both phases here, so we can point out some moves, and then we're just basically going to crush it. First phase is absolute. I actually just in general love this boss. You can see it kind of starts out pretty slow. The boss really hasn't started the fight yet until the music starts, right? So it's going to feel really easy to start with, right? You're going to come in, you're going to whack a load of stuff. You're like, what? Is this a boss? Where's the music? Why are things like just a little bit muted? Like, I don't understand why we're doing this, what's happening here. And then music's going to start in a minute. Excuse me. When the boss battle actually begins, right? Because it's a real easy moveset right now. And now things are going to start getting more interesting, right? So she's going to start pulling the crossbow out. Moves are going to start changing. So be careful of these bolts, because they do wither damage. And when they're on the ground like that, they're going to explode afterwards. Or has... Oh, you know what? I think I turned my volume down. Maybe I turned my volume down. I'm going to have to check something in a minute. Right, so she's going to go over there to heal. Now, if you've got poison or any form of damage over time, that's going to defeat the heal, because you can see the heal there is actually done as wither health. So as long as you're continuing to do damage, you can completely thwart the heal, which basically completely annihilates the first phase. Now I need to die in the second phase, so I'm going to try not to do any attacking. We're just going to evade until I go down, right? Now, I had absolutely no problems with this boss with my strength build, so I don't expect other people to either. But we've got a double swipe here to dodge. Is she even going to get the nails out? I don't know. Where is it? The boss should get some, like, nails out. Come here. I need to show at least a little bit. I'll obviously stick in some footage from my strength build if I don't end up getting all the footage I need. I don't really want to like spend too much time in this first one. Okay, cool. I'm going to make sure my settings are correct. I think maybe I'll turn the music down. So I was trying to make things a bit quieter on my ears. Maybe I did it too far. I don't know where the nails are. Usually this has extra stuff. You can see just with me attacking, like, this boss isn't too difficult. I feel like maybe it's going to be harder in New Game Plus, because it really does have a nice moveset. So here we go. Here we have the nails. This is where it gets a bit more difficult to avoid all of the damage, because these things start doing, like, horrible stuff like that, look. So you got to be careful. You can still get in pretty close for some extra damage, though. I didn't test what the these hidden things do in the pillars. So we can have the boss destroy these pillars, and of course we can suck those up. Kind of a thing we can do. I really didn't test soul flaying this either, so maybe we'll give that a go. You gonna let me? Didn't seem to want to let me do any soul flaying. Alright, let's go in properly. We've got to take Kukujin in. Now, those following the walkthrough, I've got to check that we've done this in time, because if we don't pay Kukujin, things can go real bad. Again, so, unfortunately for me, as it turns out, I left it too late to pay Kukujin. So on my playthrough, we're going to fail her questline. I will make sure her questline is in the playlist. You guys should already know this beforehand, but I didn't realize it was any boss. I thought it was the next main boss we had up until, so I actually reloaded my save from a backup, and it didn't quite work out that way. So we actually need to pay Kukujin before the Ruiner boss, which I'm going to make sure is in the playlist before this point. So anybody else following along, you should have Kukujin. I'm going to see how Damaros does, because I'm not used to any fight before. And this should be pretty interesting to see. And then we're just basically going to flatten this boss. This boss isn't even going to know us hit it. I feel a bit sorry for it, actually. I wonder if we can poison it. Let's try poisoning it as well, because that's just funny. Wrong thing for poison, I guess. Oh no, I don't have the poison gun. Man, look how much damage that does. It's so silly. I don't know how much damage the Damarose does. Right, let's go. Let's get some fire on there. Hammer's really going to do some work. This ain't even going to be a boss fight. Didn't even get a chance to heal. I don't have any stones on. I'll give me some mana. Ouch. Does it have more or less health in the second phase? It's not letting me hit it. Why not let me hit it? There we go. Looks like less. Like. I'll go get a crit on it if we want, but. Yeah. Well. It's almost sad. That's it, it's done. Like I say, it's a bit of a shame that we absolutely just kind of annihilate it like that, but it can't be helped with the setup that I planned for us. So anybody following Kukujin's quest, which does have a trophy, but it's absolutely terrible because it costs you like 49,000 currency and doesn't even give you anything good. I think like there's a basic shield and a sword that I don't think many people are even going to use, so it's kind of sad. And then you miss out on using cool summons like Damarose, which I suppose she was alright. I still think Pieta's better. Now, you can't interact with this right now. If you want to know how to interact with that, I guess we might as well get that sorted as well. And then I could probably, like, kind of just clip this bit off as well, like that. And, yeah, a bit of editing will actually turn this into a how to access Mother's Lull. All we need to do is go back to... what's his name? Mogul? Mogul? Oh man, look at all this stuff. Come here. Come here. No, not that. Like, oh man, yeah. You keep gathering. Like that. Like, keep treating me like I love it. Thank you. Let's go back. Oh, do we not get the exacta dagger? Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah, we didn't loot this area, did we? Before the boss. There'll be some loot down here as well for those following the walkthrough series. And then we can go back to Skyrest. Oh man, it's giving me conniptions that I missed that boss. Missed that in this particular. It's not like I will still get the trophy because my my scout character has been doing it straight away instead of waiting a little bit because I wanted to test how long it was. I guess my problem was I was trying to do the episodes immediately after each other and wasn't checking. It's my fault. So anyway, we want to go over this way. Speak to Mulhu. And then if you go into purchase here, you'll see there's one item that costs umbral scourings, 50. That means to get this, that's like 20 of the white guy that we have to be in the umbral thing, in the umbral farm. You can obviously buy a couple, but because I already have a farm up, I suppose I might as well have that linked in the episode, so you guys can see how to get those nice and easy. It's going to give you some extra vigor as well, which is particularly nice. Some of the good stuff in here as well, such as increase. I think that's the time it takes for the guy to appear. Increase with the damage with the defense. Probably not a bad thing for us to have. And then some extra spells. They're going to wait for me, anyways. So now that we have that, if we go back, we'll be able to go into the new realm. And basically, we're going to get given an item that allows us to start offing characters. Now, Because we're going to try and get as much stuff as we can out of a single playthrough. We don't really want to start doing that yet, because the first one we want you to get rid of is Damarose, and we still have pieces and things we can do with her, and we're not in a rush to get that done just yet. So, because I think we still have like 2 or 3 pieces of flesh. These are going to go to Damarose, but I just want to show you guys how we get in there for now. Go back to the depths. We need to be in Umbral anyway. So that means we can get this stuff again. Means it's nice and easy for us to just rush into oblivion right now. Hopefully this will bring me to the end of needing my vigor to be going up so much. Give me that stuff, thank you. Let's go. And over the umbral scouring clump. It's going to let us in. Go ahead and interact with all of this stuff here. Hello. Exit. We can, or hello, interact. Received an umbral seed pod. Yes, this goes to Damarose. We're going to hold on to that. We're not going to use that right now. And basically, we'll be building like a bridge over this way, and that's going to be an ending, which I don't believe even has a boss. So there we have it. Going to go ahead and leave. So, next up for us then is going to be, we're going to go through the upper Calth area, because then we can progress the Infernal Vendor's quest a little bit, and that's going to get us access to the Mana Stone ring, which is just majorly important for us, and that's obviously going to replace this. And I'm probably going to get something, oh yeah, we want to get that pendant, don't we? From Winterbury, who should have now moved to the Sky Rest Bridge, which is useful for us. So that'll make that ring up, that pendant we want nice and accessible. So let's go ahead, upgrade character. 2, only get 2, alright. So let's go to Sky Rest, see if we can pick that ring up with what's left. Yeah, there. So we should find that we have Byron and the Winterberry down here. And they should basically live here all game now. I think Byron might move on, but basically we get... Why is that there? They'll not come back here for that. That's hilarious. Oh, they should be like right here. I just noticed that bit. Whilst we're on the note of cleanup, there's something else we need to get as well. So it's in this series. Princess Sting. Where is... I don't know why there's NPCs on here. Right, okay. Give me a second. Maybe I need to go and speak to Byron again because I reloaded my save. Shouldn't do. That shouldn't be it. Should be right down here now. Luckily, we haven't been to Karath, so if anything's gone wrong with the save, with the quest, should I say, should still be safe. Yeah, so let's go to the hoist for a second. But yeah, so
if you thought Captain wouldn't have ignored such a plight.
Yeah, so his side of it seems complete. So we've definitely spoken to both of them. Let's try going up to Calrath then, see if that triggers them to move. Which is where I want to go anyway, so if that works, that strings everything together nicely. I thought we were right in the place to go there. Oh yeah, I've gone the wrong way, that's why. What's this way? Past the Skelly Bob. Skeleton Bob, we're going past you. And past all of you. And past you. And even past you. Realistically, I think we're supposed to fight all this. I think the devs feel like we should be like revisiting areas and fighting them, like with the way that things like runes and stuff are treated. Like they don't start dropping till you get them later on, so therefore you have to go and refight everything again. They seem to want us to pass through these areas and fight enemies more often than once. But I'm choosing not to do that. So yeah, we've definitely done the dialogue, so he shouldn't kill Winterberry. We just need them to move. So that we've got them where we want them. It's crazy how complex they made some of these quests. Taking too long. Right, so in theory, if we've done everything right, if I rest here right now, Byron does not appear. Which he has not. So let's go and check Skyrest Bridge now. So then when we come down here... Poor Kukuchin. I'm half relieved because I'm going to spend 50k vigor on it. I know it's a trophy, but it is a pain. Hey, there we go.
Hello, Byron. He asked if I asked him Monstead. I can't. Byron says this.
So I definitely want that. Yeah, removal on spell slot provides spell power. That's very... I'm unsure about that one. Because we want to definitely have the Mana Stone on, and I definitely want this for the fire spell, so I'm probably not going to be able to fit that. We will be able to fit all spells do more damage, though. Let's go and see which one is better. Like pure fire damage with the defense, or that one. Maybe the balancing factor there is that we'll lose the extra fire defense. If that's the case, this is just auto take. Let's have a look, shall we? This is a very nice place we could just test some spell damage. In the sanctuary, because it's just got the guard right next to it. So let's go to Sanctuary. There's going to be loads of stuff we can do right now, but we're going to cover most of that in the next episode, because there's no boss to the next zone. Right, so that's going to do 720. Such insane damage. It's so good. Rest. And then with this on... So that does more damage. Oh, that's really good. as opposed to without it on. So if we wanted to have a different bonus, 788. So that's 130 damage more from 650. So that's 20%. Oh my god. It's disgusting. Alright. Just so we can see. Right, where... Oh, I didn't get it, did I? For the one that costs as a spell slot. I kind of want to test it. But that's enough. That's so disgusting. It's already good. And that does... Deal dash damages with a smaller equipped blade. Okay, cool. Nobody cares about that. I don't need that at all. Cool. Happy with that. I am tempted to see what happens if we have one less spell slot instead of mana regen, but mana regen is going to be way more important. Which we're going to get in the next episode. So, I will catch you guys very shortly at the new vestige we just unlocked. Hopefully, the people that are following like fervently along don't mind that I didn't mention that we were supposed to pay. I think I did mention we were supposed to pay Kukujin after the boss, but I didn't do it on screen with you guys, which is a problem. Sorry, all like 100 of you. Like, it's my fault. Put a dislike on this video. I do apologise. And in the next episode, then we continue forward with Calrath. The good thing is it does make getting the Dark Crusader class, which I suppose everybody already has, unlocked. Yeah, it just means I'm going to miss out on a trophy with this specific playthrough. But it does cost 50k for a bunch of crap, basically. Anyways, that is the end of this episode. I'll catch you all very soon.